Hey, Facebook, YouTube, how are you all doing this evening? It is January 19th, 2023. Y'all, this has been a crazy week. I'm telling you, I hope you all are having a blessed week. We are, this is week 3 in January. Can y'all believe it? We're in the middle of the month already, and so much has transpired. So many things have occurred in this month. I pray you all are having a great day. I just wanted to come on short briefly tonight and to discuss some things with you all. But first, let's do some administrative things. Hit that like and share and subscribe button on YouTube. Like and share on Facebook. Also, like on Instagram. My Facebook page is Grow with Yo-Yo. Let's Grow with Yo-Yo, excuse me. YouTube is Grow with Yo-Yo. And Instagram is Yo-Yo739300. This is Yo-Yo. All right, y'all, we're going to start with our Did You Know in Black History. Well, we're talking about Maggie Walker tonight. Maggie Walker was born in 1847 in Virginia. Hey, they say Virginia is for lovers, right? All right. When she was younger, as a teenager or whatever, she dreamed of opening a bank. A bank, y'all. Even as young as 13, 14, she dreamed of opening a bank that was run by African Americans. Well, guess what? She did it. In 1903, November of 1903, she opened and became the first female Black president of a bank. Did y'all know that? This is amazing. This is Did You Know in Black History? Yes, we have Black history. All right. Her bank allowed African Americans to start small businesses. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. That was rude. Her bank actually was able to help numerous African Americans start small businesses. So that is your Did You Know in Black History. All right, y'all, we're going to talk about this revival, the revival that we had last week. I'm going to briefly talk about that, which was amazing, Pastor Rosalind Harrison was on Wednesday night, and then Prophetess Toya was on Thursday night. Let me tell you, both of them were amazing. But that Thursday night one did something to my spirit, right? And the scripture that came from was John 10:10. John 10:10. I can't quote it verbatim, but I'm going to say God says in there, I came so you can have life and have life more abundantly. So, and that's what we want to do in 2023. We want to live an abundant life this year, right? Are we there yet? I don't think so. Let me speak for Yo-Yo. I am not there yet. I want to be there. I want to progress. I don't want perfection. I want progression. I want to progress in being a better person, a kinder person, a patient person, a better friend. Even though, I think I'm an okay friend, but I could be a better one in some aspects. A better mother, a better daughter. I want to be a better me in 23. Those were the titles of that revival, y'all. Are we there yet? And a better me in 23. I want to be a better me in 23. What about you? I don't want that new year, new me. I want to be a better me. I know what I was last year. I was still progressing, but this year I want to live abundantly from what I lived last year. I want to do better, right? And as a country, as a nation, as a world social economic force, we need to do better. We need to have an abundant life. And that going to segue into what I want to talk about next. Like I said, I'm not going to be before you long tonight, but I wanted you to understand how abundant life works. And one, you got to readjust some things on your lifestyle, right? So me, I have a habit of when I get frustrated or something, I spend money. Right? And that's not living an abundant life. That's crazy. So I have to step back, leave my credit cards now more at home, just have cash, that, because I want to live abundantly. I want to do better with myself, especially when it comes to finances. And I'm being transparent, y'all. I want to do more self-care for me, right? I have to live for me. I have to live for me. I have to put me first before I put anybody else. And if I can't take care of me, how can I take care of anybody else? That's abundant living, right? So let's talk about our country. Our country is at a brink of, I don't want to say destruction, but we're going down, right? Now we have a Congress that does not want to raise the debt ceiling to help us out, the country out. So let me explain what the debt ceiling is. The debt ceiling is when the country had bills. We borrowed money from things. We did things with the money that we borrowed from. We have bills that we need to pay. The debt ceiling is, these are bills that we already paid that are coming in. We borrowed more than what we had. So now if they raise the debt ceiling, we could continue to pay off our debt. However, if they do not raise that debt ceiling, we default. We default on loans, on the money that was already spent, that we already spent. So what does that mean to us as a country? That means we're going to go down. You think it's bad now? Wait, if they don't raise the debt ceiling, it's going to get worse. People with Social Security benefits, they won't get paid. Veterans, if you have disability and you get a disability check and that debt ceiling doesn't go up, you probably won't get your checks. Military personnel won't get paid. What else? Medicaid and Medicare won't be paid out. People that are on housing and stuff like that, they won't be able to do that. They won't be getting their vouchers. They won't get their bills paid. Why? Because we don't have the money to pay that. Not only that, now we have been raising the debt ceiling for 70 plus years. Now this Congress does not want to do that. Mitch McConnell doesn't want to do it. He wants us to go into a recession. I hate to say he, but the Republican Party, right? This will be the first time in America's history that we will default on our loans. I think they have until tomorrow or Monday to figure out if they're going to raise this debt ceiling. And if we don't, like I said, groceries, you think they're high now? They are going to be even higher. Mortgages are going to be higher. Cars, you want to buy a new car? They got to raise the price of the cars to get anything in return, right? So all will be affected. Groceries, electricity that you pay for, food, all these things are affected. Like I said, your disabilities won't be paid out. Medicare and Medicaid won't get funded. Social Security benefits won't be paid out. Military personnel. Now listen, you don't believe me? I'm gonna do a quote from Speaker McCarthy. He says, think of it like this. If you have a child and you give your child a credit card and they go to the limit of that. They spend all that. Let's say their credit card is $3,000. They spent all that $3,000. You don't go to them and raise their limit. You tell them to pay their bills, right? Well, that doesn't make sense. This is what he says, right? That means you already borrowed the money. You got to pay the debt. And if you don't have the money to pay the debt, then the bill goes into default, right? Anybody that ever had credit issues, raise your hand. Am I alone? I guess I am. But, if we had, if you didn't have, credit issues, then you're good. But that's just like that. If we default, it trickles on. The stock market would crash. We would be 10 times $1 trillion with a T, $1 trillion. We would be so far in debt. It would take years for us to come out. Now, the Secretary of Treasury said, she did state that she would try to help us to stay afloat at least till June, right? She would try. She would see what she can do to figure out, do some magic tricks or something to get us till June. But after that, we're back in the same predicament we're in now. So, he's more worried about yes. It's crazy. What you laughing at, Nessa? It's crazy how we would go into debt behind this. And I hate to say that, but I don't feel we should go into debt. Right? We borrowed the money, so we got to pay it back. That's that. And now let's talk about our president. Now listen, yes, it's horrible that he has had classified documents, right? And that is what the Republicans are drawn to instead of fixing our debt. And I understand, and what I don't understand is how he was able to take it, or even, the president before him was able to take classified documents. But he didn't have an abundance of documents, right? And he actually found his people found the documents, turned it in to the National Archive people, and they are actually helping with the investigation. Whereas the man before him, 45, hid the documents, said he didn't have them, lied to the FBI, lied to the National Archive people that he didn't have it. That's why they went and raided Mar-a-Lago. So there. All this in the first 3 weeks of the new year. All this is going on the first week and a half. We was trying to get a Speaker of the House. Now we got a Speaker of the House, which he sold his soul to the devil to get the votes. And he's putting people in positions that is really they don't need to be in the position that they are. But this is where we are. So anyway, that is your show for tonight. I told you I was not going to be here long. I just wanted to run through some things with you and do our Did You Know in Black History. Now listen, we have Black History Month coming up. Even though 1 month cannot hold our history. I saw that on a t-shirt. It can't hold our history. So that's why I do these Did You Know in Black History, because we have done so much for this country. And I hope you all appreciate that. And if there's anything else that you all in Black History that you want me to talk about or think I should know, and I will bring it forward, I will do so. But anyway, y'all live abundantly this weekend. Have fun. Be safe. If you're sick, stay home. COVID, RSV, and the flu is still out here, and we don't need nobody else getting sick. I pray you all have a blessed day. I love you too, Kimmy Kim. And let's live abundantly, because in John 10:10, that's what the Lord wants. He wants us to live an abundant life. He wants us to be kind to each other. He wants us to love each other. Hey, Ricard. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Now, don't forget that Y'all better watch out for this Speaker McCarthy mess because he's crazy. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.